Namaste and welcome to your Move and Groove class. How to stop losing your shit and instead keep your peace. We have to take responsibility for the truth that no one can actually steal or threaten our peace, that it's actually us losing our center in those moments. And because of that, we have this opportunity to always come back home to ourselves, to return to our center and abide in the realm of absolute peace that is intrinsic within us all. And we call that the realm of Shantaya. So here on the mat, we're going to be returning to our center again and again and again. And on the mat, we call these focal points. And they are the center of the pose, the power pose. They are your place to keep your awareness on as we shift and change and move and go upside down and flip around. It is important that we keep the awareness of our center in these moments because it allows the other aspects of the body to open, twist, fold, stretch, contract, and do what needs to be done for us to have a very successful, harmonious, peaceful practice. So with that, I will meet you on the center of your mat. I do encourage a block and a strap today if you have one handy. If you want to follow along with the playlist, you'll find that link just below this video. Take that link, it'll take you to Spotify. And we'll press play in 3, 2, and 1. So we are starting on our backs, actually. So come all the way down. We're starting in Supta Baddha Konasana. If this is too much on your legs, you can always put pillows or something underneath your legs or block. Bring your big toes to, or your soles of your feet to touch. Open up your knees. And just start to close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths. Bring your hands to your belly, or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just start by commanding that your awareness return to you. Start to call back all the tendrils of your awareness back to your center. Come home to yourself and to those intrinsic qualities of the self, one of which is this infinite realm of peace. Shantaya. A peace that is never threatened or affected by the drama and the details of what unfolds in your life. Breathe that in. Draw your hands down to your legs. Use your legs to help bring the knees back to center and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Flex your feet, point your feet, flex your feet, point your feet, and draw your knees in one direction and then the other. Beautiful. And then kick your legs up to the sky and just same thing. Point your feet, flex your feet. Nice. Left leg long, right leg up to the sky. Supta Baddha Konasana. So instead of so much bringing your foot to your head, interlace your hands behind your thigh and push your thigh into your hands. So what we're trying to do is root the femur bone back. Take a deep breath. Knee across, twist. Bend your right arm so that there's not too much torque on your shoulder, so that the elbow comes down and you can nestle your shoulder blade behind your heart. Clip your outer right hip down. You'll feel that right side body lengthen. Take a deep breath. Nice. Knees to center. Switch the legs out. Right leg long, left heel to the sky. Push the thigh into the hand, pull the hand into the thigh. Yeah, exactly. Notice how the right leg wants to go to sleep, like completely just do nothing. Instead, think of drawing both heels into the pelvis. Nice. Take one more breath. And then supine twist. Bend your knee, bend your elbow. So really try to get the elbow down or the shoulder back, and then the elbow comes down. So shoulder back first and then elbow. Nice. Big breath. Nice. All right. Come to center. Listen, feet to the mat. We go bridge pose. So the feet are hip width distance. Stand into the legs, lift the hips. Work one elbow underneath you and then the other elbow. Root your elbows into the mat. Then interlace your hands and stretch. Press the back of your skull into the mat and make the head very heavy. The head, the roof of the mouth, is actually the focal point here. Make it super heavy. It's going to be the heaviest part of the pose. Think roof of the mouth into the back of the skull, and then notice how your chest lifts and your hips lift. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Come all the way down, just onto the hands is fine. That's perfectly fine. Make a curve in the low back. So when we focus on the center, the focal point that's active in the pose, it helps the other aspects reach their fullest expression. So again, right now the hips are heavy. The hips are the focal point. Instead, make the back of the skull heavy and lift your hips up. Toe heel the right foot to center, left knee to chest. Take a deep breath in. Flex your left knee over the right and take figure four. So keep the outer left ankle very strong and press the roof of the mouth into the back of the skull into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Stretch from the inseam of the left leg into the inner knee for 3, 2, and 1. Kick your left leg to the sky, then down, pause. Maybe toe heel the left foot more to the center of the mat, right knee in. And then we're going to figure four here. So yeah, make the shoulders heavy, yes, but make the back of the skull heavy so that the chest can lift and the hips can lift. Then pull from outer right knee to outer right hip. Stretch inner thigh to inner knee. Keep the outer ankle very flexed. 3, 2, amazing, and 1. Kick your right leg, and then come down. Really good. So just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Here we go. We Pilates style kicks. Pull the leg towards you. Get into the backs of the legs, shoulders off the mat. Find your breath. Work the core. Pelvis heavy. 5. Maybe you go into scissor kicks and reach. 4, 3. Yes, 2. All right, rock and roll. We go to Malasana. So the feet are wide. So heels in, toes out. Work your feet as wide as you need. Here. All right, really good. Reach your arms forward. Take a deep breath in. Swim your arms behind your back, tie your fingertips together, stand into your legs and take your knuckles overhead. Pivot your feet parallel as you do so. Look at them, make sure the second toe is in line with the center of the ankle. Bend your elbows here to bring your palms to touch, and then work your shoulders on your back, and then stretch your arms straight, but keep your palms to touch. Yes. All right, so the focal point is the pelvis. So make that your center of peace, and then push into your
your legs from your center and then stretch through the sides of the body from your center. Keep your awareness in your pelvis for 3. Big full breaths. 2. And 1. Release your hands to the ground. Left hand to the center. Peel your right fingertips open. Easy twist here. Notice how the whole hips want to go to the right. Take your right belly to the left and then twist left chest to the right. Deep breath in. Fold. Right hand down, left fingertips lift. Take a deep breath in. And fold. All right. Now, lengthen your spine halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Bring your hands to your hips. As you exhale, stay here. Pelvis is heavy. Push from the pelvis into the feet so the heart is light and lift. Nice. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Look up, reach up. Exhale, step your feet together, jump your feet closer together, chair plane. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Cool. Claw your finger pads into the mat. So everything is in one line here. Make your pelvis the focal point because you want to make your heart the focal point, but your legs are way stronger than your arms. So from your pelvis, push into your legs, and from your pelvis, stretch to the crown of the head. 3. Yeah, that's it. 4, 2. Inhale, shift forward. Chaturanga, go. Lower down to your belly. Claw your finger pads into the mat. Inhale, cobra, rise up. Widen your elbows. Make your pelvis heavy so the heart can lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come down to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push up, high plank. Exhale, dog. All right. From your heart, push into your hand. The heart's the focal point here. How you can determine what is the focal point of the pose, it is what is most weight bearing. So we have the roof of the mouth, the base of the heart, and the core of the pelvis. So just 3. So we've done poses in all 3 of those genres. All right. Feel free to kick your legs, pedal out, move and groove. So part of keeping our peace in our life is knowing how to come back to our center. And that's just not like one thing. There could be different avenues and shortcuts that we create, that we practice in order to skip out on the drama and come back to ourselves. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, step the foot through, low lunge. Pulse, pulse, hike, hike. Good, back knee down, pull forward onto the kneecap. Inhale, look forward, Anjaneyasana. Take a deep breath in. Pull from your feet up into the pelvis, and from the pelvis, push into your legs. Keep the pelvis your center, and so that you can look up, reach up. Then interlace your hands behind your head, elbows forward, arm bones back, and start to lift through the center of your chest. Elbows in, arm bones back, stretch from the inseam of the arms, like the inner armpit through the inner elbow. 3. Press the roof of the mouth into the skull, into the hands. 4, 2. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat and step up. Fold. Inhale, sit low chair. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, reach to the right in front of you. Nice. Take a big stretch to the whole left side of the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit low, chair plane. Inhale, reach to the left. Right side body stretches. Keep the top of the butt moving to the bottom of the butt. Outer hip to inner hips at the low belly's tone. Chair plane. Listen, chair. Woo, nothing threatens like losing our shit. Like a whole bunch of chair poses, yeah? Hands to your heart, pause. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Find your breath. Come back to your center, which is your pelvis. So remember, your center in every pose isn't the chatter and the drama of the mind. It's an important point. We're going to start to lower. Lower the hips for 3, 2, and 1. Really good. Onto your knees, rise up, breathe in. Hands to your sacrum, lift your chest as you breathe out. Amazing. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, we come right back to your plane. Oh, inhale, chair. Stay here as you breathe out. Close your eyes. Come back to your center. Your pelvis, not your mind. 3. Gonna start to parallel the chest in 2. Parallel the chest in 1. Take a deep breath in. And fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Listen, exhale, squat. Open up the knees. So now we're gonna shift the focal point here. So claw your finger pads into the mat. Right now the pelvis is the focal point, it's most weight bearing. So why most people feel unsuccessful in crow pose is because we forget to shift the focal point to the base of the heart. So start to make the base of the heart heavy. So heart heavy, push into your arms so the hips are light as you hug your feet towards your hips. Nice, heart heavy, push into your arms, hips up, 3, 2, and 1, really good, really good. Step back, high plank, we chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Ooh, dog pose, heart heavy into your hands, hips up. Beautiful, left leg up. Inhale, lift. Step through, pulse, hike. One more. All right, back knee down. We come forward, Anjaneyasana. So the pelvis is heavy. Lift the chest. Rise up. Interlace hands behind your head, so it's behind the occiput, so it's a low skull. Elbows forward, arm bones back, so that there's a curve in the neck as you slightly tuck the chin. And then pull in your hand so that you're lengthening the curve in the neck as you stretch from your inner armpit to the inner elbow, but keep your peace by staying in the pelvis. Pelvis, push into the legs, lift your chest. 3, that's it. For 2, oh, and 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step up and fold. Oh, chair. Chair plane. Chair. Listen, hands to your heart as you breathe out. Pause. Inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Keep your peace. Notice how you want to get sucked into the drama, into the details of the mind, right? Decline the offer. Come back to your center. Here we go. We lower for 5. Let it shake. It's okay. Last 3, 2, hover, knees to the mat. Inhale, rise up. Ustrasana, camel pose, hands to your hips. We open. Maybe if you want, you come to your heels. Draw from the pelvis, which is the focal point. Push into the hips, into the legs so that the chest lifts. Beautiful. Inhale, rise, pause. Notice if you're arching your back too much, low belly up, ribs in, waistline full. Take a big, big breath. We go chair plane. Inhale, chair. We stay. I know, close your eyes. the drama. Can you find your center? Come back. Come back. And notice when your buttons start to get pressed, instead of shooting the messenger, right? Like blaming other people, use it as an opportunity to know when you want to disconnect and lose your center, and you just come back. 3, 2, fold. Amazing. Inhale, lengthen. Chaturanga, step back. Inhale, cobra. Listen, puppy pose as you breathe out. All right, really good. We come forward onto our belly. Kick your heels into your glutes. We take Dhanurasana pose. So I like to reach for my ankles. Flex your feet. Soften your chest. Pelvis is heavy. Kick back. And as a result, let the chest soften and lift. Notice how your knees want to widen and the feet want to come in. That's why I like to flex my ankles, flex my feet, and grab for the ankles. I can keep my legs more square. 3, 2. Slowly release. Toes tucked under. High plank. Oh, dog pose. Really good. Take a deep breath in. Look forward, rise to the balls of the feet. Breathe all the way out. All right, so in order to float, the heart will be heavy and the hips will be light, okay? So heart heavy, make that your center so you can jump, okay? 5 more. Push into your hands. After your 5th time, Malasana, top of the mat. All right, really good. So now we're gonna go Krobakasana again, but maybe jumping back. So how to jump back is you gotta stay in your center of your heart and push. So right now, shift the weight from the pelvis into the heart. Hips go light. Push from your heart into your hands, 5. So you're gonna get ready to make your center heavy. 2, push from the heart into your hands, hips light, jump back, low plank. Ooh! Inhale, cobra. Dog pose. Take a deep breath in. Full breath all the way out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, send the foot through, low lunge. Under lunge, send your right leg across to the left. Kick the leg out and then under lunge. Curl open through the back of the heart. 3. So make your back leg heavier. It wants to be light. Stand into your leg so the pelvis is the focal point so that the heart can lift. Take one more breath. Left hand down, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, send the foot through, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid variation, so pull belly, rib, spine forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, listen, you're gonna walk over to the right, okay? So the right leg is in the way. There's a reason for that. It's trying to steal your piece. Press your thigh bone, right thigh into the left. Keep your feet flexed. Push right thigh into the left and then maybe fold. And this leg is threatening to steal your piece. It makes you want to lose your shit, but instead you're just going to come into your center. Close your eyes and come back to the pelvis. Keep your heart open and free for 3. It's a big pivot in 2. All the way back over, left leg bends, right leg long. Nicely done, Skandasana. Flex your foot up, little micro bend in the knee. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Come all the way forward. So So you're here in like a runner's lunge type variation. You're springing forward. Start to press from your pelvis into your legs so much that the arms can dangle. Then arms fly back. So we're working, making the chest lighter because we know to make the hips heavy. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. We go straight dancer's pose. Left hand to the left foot. Start to kick back and curl. Pelvis heavy, heart light. 3. 2. Beautiful. Slowly, everything comes to center. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Chaturanga, flow. Cobra. Dog pose. Left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, cross, left to right, kick the leg out. Under lunge, make your pelvis strong and anchored so the heart is free. Take one more breath. Full circle with the arm, right hand down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, send the foot through. Low lunge. Pyramid variation, pull belly rib spine forward. Stay here as you breathe out. One more breath. Turbo, it's called funky Parsvottanasana. It's very funky. You're gonna roll to the pinky toe side of both feet. Make your outer ankles very strong and push your left leg into your right. And the left leg is that annoying person that is threatening to steal your peace and push all your buttons. But instead you realize no one could rob you of your peace. It is intrinsic to you. It is who you are. It is an aspect of the true self. So you just remind yourself, whoa, I don't need to lose my shit. I'm just gonna come back into my center. Oh, yeah. 3. 2. Lengthen your spine. It's a big pivot all the way around. Right leg bends, left leg long. Take a deep breath. Full breath out. Nice. Widen your right leg to the right. Left foot kicks forward. Little micro bend in the knee. Deep breath in. Push forward, low lunge. Good. So now pelvis is heavy into the legs so the heart can lift. Hands fly back. Take a deep breath in. Stand from the pelvis into the left leg. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Right away, dancer's pose. So notice how you can flow and transition and explore and have fun when you know where your center is. You're not like always trying to like control everything and make sure that everything is just right so that you don't lose your shit and show up not as you would like. Good. 3, 2. Hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Take a deep breath in, forearm plank. Oh, pedal, pedal. Slow, 5. Last 3, 2. My slow counting is triggering you. Find your center. Last one. All right, you walk up. Use your wall if you need to. Bring the crown of the head to the mat. The thing about headstand, the roof of the mouth is your focal point. So push from the roof of the mouth into the head. But then also play with the heart being the focal point. So like almost as if the head could hover. That's how I like to do it. So it's like almost as if I'm going into forearm stand. Push from your heart into your elbows. Yes. My head's hovering. Just ever so slightly. Feels better for me. Play with it. 3, 2. And when you come down and you just let everything settle. Take one more breath. You're doing great. We come up and back. Downward facing dog. Feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Beautiful. So bring your right foot to the center of the mat. It's called turbo pigeon. So roll to the pinky toe side of the foot. Talk about losing your shit here. Open up the knee so it's pigeon, but the foot is in the center of the mat. Keep the back thigh up and think chest to the foot. Oh, I know. 3. 2. Find a little spring in the leg action. Back foot spins flat. Inhale, warrior 1, rise up. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we go all the way bilateral fold. Right hand to the left foot. Lift your leg to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. All right, so move from the center of the pelvis so you can come up one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, right leg up. Listen. Exhale, figure 4. So we either stay here or we go to flying pigeon Galavasana. So what you have to do is shift the focal point. Right now the pelvis is heavy, but in order to make the hip light and the back leg light, you have to make the heart heavy. So we've been doing that. Hook your right foot to the outside of the left tricep. Make the heart heavy. Then go left heel to glute. Kick your left leg behind you. Yes. 3, 2. Woo! And 1. Beautiful. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, step way back, Skandasana. Just for the transition, low lunge, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, dog. Left leg high. Exhale, left foot to the center of the mat, turbo pigeon. Roll to the pinky toe side of the foot. Keep your back thigh lifted. That's very important. That's like in our flying pigeon. Now you know we're doing that. To keep the back thigh lifted as the chest grows heavy. Notice how the head wants to go first. Think chest to foot. 3. 2. All right, lift your hips. Beautiful. Warrior 1, pivot the back foot flat, turn the toes out. Pelvis takes the weight as you rise up. Nicely done. Just a transition here. Take a deep breath in. Bilateral fold, left hand to the right foot. Widen your right elbow so you can curl underneath it. Lift from the inseam of the right leg. So hug outer right knee to outer right hip. Stretch inner thigh to inner knee. All right, nice and juicy in the right knee here. Move from the focal point of the pelvis. Release the foot, and nice and smooth, we come up one-legged. Chair plane, nicely done, that's it. Inhale, left leg up. Here we go. Galavasana, flying pigeon. You've got this. Flex your foot. Stay out of the mind and all the drama and all the details. Right now, the focal point's the pelvis. In order to get the pelvis up, you've got to make your center the heart. Here you go. Hook the foot. And then right heel to hip, kick. Lift from the top of the thigh bone. 3, 2. Whew, I was feeling that. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, Skandasana. Low lunge. Beautiful. Step back. Chaturanga. Dog. Right foot forward, pigeon. Okay. Come down. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Grab your block and your strap if you have it. So we're going into a king pigeon variation. The problem in this pose is we forget how to keep connected to our piece. So we gotta keep our piece here. So we gotta keep hugging in from the legs into our center of peace, which is the pelvis, okay? So you might need the block to come forward and square the hips. So see how my pelvis is levitating up and off the mat. If I lose my shit, I lose my lift, okay? While I've lost my lift, it's a good idea to hook your foot up in that strap. All right, so we're gonna come back, strap on the left foot. Left hand is kind of reaching over your shoulder like this. So see how my pelvis is lifted. So I gotta keep holding true to my piece. Elbows up, shoulders back, chest lifted like we did in that back bend in Anjaneyasana. Press your head back. And if I lose my piece, ooh, right? I lose my shit all over and I fall. So you gotta keep your piece, keep hugging true to your center. Here for 3. Yes. 2. Slowly release. Good. So you can switch through dog, or if you want to jump switch, you got to get the hips up. So what do you got to do? Make your center your heart. Ow! All right, come forward and down for a few breaths. All right, here you go. So you might have to bring your left heel slightly in to help with the balance. Keep your hips squared. Hug up into your pelvis. Choke up on the strap. Soften your heart. And stay in your center. You can use a block on this side, like left-hand side. I noticed I was reaching for that because I was tilting a little to the left. Take 3 more breaths, please. ass back. Down dog. All right, we have a seat. Right back to where we came from, onto your back. Oh. Bend your knees and just let them fall side to side. Tabletop your legs and just an isometric press here as our final pose before Shavasana. This will really help if we've dumped into our low back at all. Work your feet, keep them flexed, iron your spine to the mat, breathe into your waistline. Like try to press your waistline to the mat. Yes, you'll feel it. And press your hands into your thighs into your hand. We're here for 3. Push, push, push. 2. All right, knees to chest. Take a deep breath in. And release. Make any adjustments you need. And then as your eyes close and your breath becomes natural, call your awareness back to you. And let it fall effortlessly into your center. There's a choice in every moment. We can have drama, or we can have peace. We can have the dramas of the details of our life, of he said, she said, or we can have the all-pervading peace of the self. So we can have drama or we could have peace in any moment, but the catch is, you can't have both. You can't have both simultaneously. So make a choice. Come home to yourself.
Slowly begin to deepen your breath. And then take a full body stretch. As you're ready, draw your knees into your chest. And roll to either side. Take a few breaths. And then as you're ready, rise up to a tall seat. Join your hands in Anjali Mudra at your heart. Close your eyes and bow your head. One final time, metaphorically, to your infinite heart, that center of your true self, the realm of absolute peace, and your unparalleled brilliance and beauty. May you always find shortcuts to come home to yourself. And take every opportunity someone presses your buttons to refine your skills of staying in your center and staying in the abundance of peace within you. Lift your chin out of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale your thumbs to your third eye center, and together we bow forward and say, Namaste.